Today I'm in Irving, Texas, one of the most popular cities right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And in this video, we're going to cover the top 5 neighborhoods to live in if you're considering relocating to the city of Irving. So stay tuned. My name is Richard Soto, a local real estate broker with VIP Realty right here in the DFW area. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button as we do weekly videos talking all about living, working, and playing right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, as well as we tour some of the best real estate listings on the market today. As you can see, I'm in the city of Irving, Texas, one of the most popular cities in DFW. There's a lot to love in regards to Irving, but in this video, we're going to specifically cover the top neighborhoods right here in Irving, Texas. Irving has a lot of great neighborhoods, from older established neighborhoods with mature trees to guard-gated communities that offer modern estates to high-rise living with condos such as the Grand Treviso. Whatever it is that you're looking for, you can find it right here in Irving. To me, there are going to be several items that I need on my checklist if I'm looking for a top neighborhood in any area or city. And the number one thing that I look for in a neighborhood is going to be, number one, safety and security. I want to be able to catch a short flight on the weekend to San Diego without being worried that my son left his bike, his scooter, his basketball, his football, all his stuff on the front porch. I want to be able to escape this Texas heat. And by the way, guys, today it's supposed to be 109 degrees. Today would be a perfect day to catch that flight. Going back to what I was saying though, I want to be able to go out of town or leave the house for the day without worrying that our stuff is going to be missing. I want my son to get on his scooter, cruise the neighborhood without me being concerned. So security and safety is my number one priority in any neighborhood. Number two is going to be amenities. Maybe you don't want to get up at 5 a.m. and take a 15 to 20 minute drive to LA Fitness. Maybe you prefer to jump on your son's scooter and scooter yourself to the neighborhood gym and amenity center. I previously had a pool in my other home and I couldn't stand it. The maintenance, the upkeep, and we're so busy, we literally would only get in the pool maybe 3 to 4 times a year. So I would love for my neighborhood to offer all those amenities just in case we wanted to take advantage of it. As well as the neighborhood has to feed into a great school district. So having a great school district that the neighborhood is going to offer. Even better yet, if the neighborhood has an elementary school in the neighborhood, that's even better for me. So those are just the top things that I take into consideration when choosing a top neighborhood. Now let's discuss the city of Irving in detail. Irving, in my opinion, is definitely the most central city in the DFW Metroplex. So if you go out of town for business or leisure, the DFW International Airport is literally right down 635, very close. If you want to catch a flight out of Dallas Love Field, it's conveniently located as well. If you travel into Collin County, Frisco, Plano for whatever reason, very easy drive. Tarrant County, South Lake, Colleyville, very accessible from here as well. If you like to frequent downtown Dallas as much as I do, it's going to be a very quick 15, maybe 20-minute drive. If you like going to downtown Fort Worth, I'd say about 30 minutes at the most. So this location is ideal, especially for someone like myself that has to commute throughout the city on a daily basis. So I love the location of Irving. Irving has a population about 265,000 and is the 13th most populous city in the state of Texas. Another great thing about Irving is the diversity. There are people from around the world right here in Irving, Texas. So diversity is definitely going to be a pro if you're living right here in Irving. And as I stated earlier, Irving has a ton of great subdivisions, but we're gonna get right into it and cover my top 5. You might disagree, but I think I'm always right. So let's start with Las Colinas. Las Colinas is one of the best neighborhoods in Irving. The 1,200 square foot acre development has so much to offer for its residents, from its jogging trails and schools to the multiple museums found in the area. Las Colinas is made up of about 4,500 residents who take advantage of its wide range of housing options, from modern apartments to large family homes. While Las Colinas is considered more affluent, upscale area, its wide range of home prices from the low 150s to over $3 million. I'm sitting here right in front of Hugo's, one of my favorite restaurants in Irving, Texas. Quite frankly, it's probably one of my best favorite dining options in the DFW Metroplex. I don't know what kind of food it is. It's Mexican infused with all kinds of stuff. But anyway, if you're in Irving, in the Las Colinas area, definitely stop by Hugo's. You will love it. I guarantee it. It is great. Great dining option. Now, as I jump off and we look this way, you'll see a massive field right here in front of me, and on any given weekend you'll see dozens of kids out here tossing the football, throwing the baseball. It's a beautiful area right here within the Irving City Center of Irving. Right across the street there's office buildings, Williams Square. You can literally work, play, and live right here in Las Colinas. What a great neighborhood. And another thing that I typically do when I come here, I'll grab myself some lunch, and my favorite pedicure spot in DFW is right here in Las Colinas. Another great thing about living right here in Las Colinas is that you don't necessarily have to drive to downtown Dallas for entertainment options. Right to the left of me is the Texas Lottery Plaza, where they have outdoor music. So if you're into music, having a good time and doing some dancing, this is going to be the spot for you. And also there's plenty of restaurants and bars all around this particular area. To the right of me is the Toyota Music Factory. So if you want a live indoor concert to avoid this Texas heat, then the Toyota Music Factory right here in Las Colinas is going to be for you. You can also catch a comedy show there as well. Right in front of me is my favorite place right here in this particular area, and that's the Alamo Drafthouse, where you can catch an action movie. They have a bar inside. They'll bring you food to your seat while you're enjoying your downtime. And needless to say, there's a ton of restaurants, as I stated earlier, but the best restaurant where you can literally see me at least 2 times a week, and that's going to be Gloria's Latin Cuisine right in front of me. The food is great, but the margaritas are exceptional. They have all kinds of games for the kids, all type of entertainment, but I'm a competitive guy. I don't know what this game's called, but I can pretty much assure you this little bag is going in that hole, and that's a guarantee. Pretty damn close on my first attempt. I like to stack them right beside each other before I finally put it in. Now that I've pretty much have covered the ring, this one is the one that I want to push that one in. Let's see what happens, people. So today, the breeze is blowing pretty hard. I don't know if you can tell by my hair, but it's a big wind factor. Otherwise, all 4 of those bags would have gone in that hole. Let's move on to the next top neighborhood right here in Las Colinas. Just left downtown Las Colinas. Now we are in the second neighborhood right here in Irving, and that's going to be the Lakes of Las Colinas, which is absolutely one of my favorite neighborhoods right here in Irving. It has a lot to offer. The first thing that it has to offer, which I was there for 10 minutes just now, is the guard-gated community. So once again, on the top of my list, safety and security of the utmost importance, and that you're going to find right here at the Lakes of Las Colinas. So I was there for about 10 minutes. They didn't know who the top dog, the main man, the #1 real estate broker in Texas was, so she must have been new, but we got through the gate and no problem. I have no issues with that. I'm glad security is very tight and firm here at the lakes of Las Colins. You're going to have several different builders custom homes, and as the name implies, the key word being lakes, I love water features in a community. And I don't know if you can see behind me as we're passing, there's a massive lake right here in the community. And one thing that is so beautiful about this community is, especially at night, depending on where your lot is in the neighborhood, you can have an infinity pool overlooking the lake, and in the background is the skyline of Las Colins. Woo! Beautiful. I was one of the first people that came to this subdivision when they were first being built, and I found the lot. They were making the infinity pool. Man, I wish I would have purchased that home, and needless to say, it's probably doubled in price since then, but hey, you live and you learn. But let's drive around and see what the lakes of Las Colins has to offer. Located within the original 600-acre master plan development of Las Colins in Irving, Texas, the lakes of Las Colins contains 265 single-family lots. Situated in the heart of the high-end residential development, the lakes at Las Colins is a luxury gated community near the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport with easy access to major freeways and to DART's Orange Line. The residential community is adjacent to premier shopping, dining, and entertainment venues. Homes in this neighborhood range from the mid-700s to a little over $1 million, with an average medium sale price of $835,000. Homes in the community were built from 2009 to 2015. Still right here in the lakes of Las Colins, the home right behind me is offering 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, and is currently listed at $915,000. Just want to give you a listing that's currently active and ready for immediate move-in. So whatever it is that you're looking for, townhomes as well, you can find them right here at the lakes of Las Colins. Moving on to the third neighborhood right here in Irving, and that's going to be University Hills. Hopefully you can hear me. There's landscapers all around me on this Texas hot day. I got to give them a lot of props. It's difficult to be working out here in the hot sun. But right here, we're in University Hills. It's a great neighborhood just south of 114, probably 2-3 minutes to the urban center right here in Las Colins. I can actually see the high rises right here from the park. Great neighborhood that offers established homes, massive mature trees. That's what I like about this neighborhood. It dates back to 1965, and a lot of the homes have been updated, and there's a lot of new home communities. As you can see right across the street, it's a new home community that's guard gated as well. So this neighborhood is going to offer older homes as well as brand new construction as well. So whatever it is that you're looking for right here in University Hills, you can definitely find it. I love the parks. Again, Irving, the Las Colins area is known for its lakes. Definitely numerous water features throughout the community as well. And another great thing about University Hills, to get to downtown Dallas, you're looking at about 15 to 18-minute drive, which is amazing. I love the location of Irving, Texas, especially right here at University Hills. Within the borders of University Hills are several greenbelts and pocket parks, including 4 small lakes. The home prices range from the 500s to the mid-650s. Just wrapped up at University Hills, and we're headed to our 4th neighborhood right here in the city of Irving. But before that, it's lunchtime, and the great thing that I love about the Irving Las Colins area is there's numerous great dining options. I love Mexican Sugar right here in Las Colins, Glorious, which we just covered earlier, Hugo, which is right there in the city center of Irving as well. What else? There's a ton of other restaurants that we have right here in Irving. Not sure where we're headed to. However, we'll see when we get there. It's lunchtime, my favorite part of the day, and the great thing about living right here in the city of Irving, Texas is that there's going to be numerous dining options throughout the city. The great thing is there's a lot of different Mexican restaurants, whether it's Mi Cocina, Mexican Sugar, or my other favorite is Via Real right here by the Four Seasons. As you can see by the margarita, it looks massive. However, do not be alarmed. It's much less than what it actually looks. About to have some lunch, and I'll give you my honest opinion once we're done. Here at our fourth neighborhood in Irving, Texas, and that's going to be Hackberry Creek. I actually lived in this community for numerous years. I absolutely loved it. There's a lot of different homes with different elevations, from traditional homes to modern. It's a golf-gated community. So once again, security and safety are going to be exceptional right here. You're not going to be able to get in unless you're on the guest list, and I absolutely love it. I don't like my relatives showing up unannounced and knocking on my door, and this neighborhood would prevent them from doing just that. So when they call from the security desk and they say, "Mr. Soto, Joe is outside," I'm going to say, "I'm not home." Tell them I'm not home and they won't know either way. So security, luxury, a ton of amenities, community center, a country club. You can find it right here in Hackberry Creek, right off 635. You have quick access to downtown Dallas, the airport, Frisco, Plano. What a great community to live in right here in Hackberry Creek. Hackberry Creek features large homes that are very reasonably priced to homes situated on golf course lots that are in the millions. This community dates back to 1988 and has continued to develop over the years. Current home prices range from the 400s to well into the multi-millions. Still here in Hackberry Creek on this street named Texas Ash. Wanted to show you a home that's currently on the market, which is right behind me, that's offering 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, just under 3,100 square feet, and it's currently listed on the market for $899,000. Look what I found. A golf ball. Wait, did somebody just tee off from the other end? Maybe so. Let me get out of the way. I don't know what I'm doing here on this golf course. However, if I sell you a home right here in Hackberry Creek and you have a membership right here to the golf course, please invite me. I'd like to get out here on the golf course. Maybe you can give me a lesson or two. I'm pretty much great at every sports activity. However, golf is not one of those. Wrapping up here at Hackberry Creek. Now we're going to jump in the car and head to the 5th neighborhood right here in Irving, and it's probably going to be the most prestigious neighborhood in Irving, Texas, situated right next door to the Four Seasons. So let's jump in the car, put it in sports mode, and head south of 114. I'll see you at the final neighborhood. We're here at the 5th neighborhood right here in the city of Irving, which is the Enclave at TPC. And quite frankly, we didn't go in any particular order. So just because this neighborhood is last on this video, quite frankly, I would put it more towards the top. The Enclave at TPC is a guard-gated community that offers amenities such as the Four Seasons Resort and Golf Club. You have stunning views of luscious fairways, waterways, mature trees, all kinds of different custom homes are on these tree-lined streets. It's a beautiful community that offers great convenience to shopping, entertainment, and more. So if you're looking for a luxury, secure neighborhood, the Enclave at TPC would be a great choice for you and your family. The TPC golf course is the venue of a PGA Tour event that was designed in 1982. It is an 18-hole par 70 course measuring about 7,166 yards. The current listing prices range from just under $1 million to well into the multi-million dollars. So those are my top 5 neighborhoods right here in the Irving area. There's dozens of other great neighborhoods right here in Irving, but in my short list, those are the 5. I hope you enjoyed the video in regards to the top 5 neighborhoods right here in Irving. If you're considering moving to Irving or the DFW Metroplex or throughout the state of Texas, whether it's Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Midland, my team and I have offices throughout the state, and we would love to assist you with your next real estate transaction. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.